Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Hello Life. And thank you so much to all of you who liked and shared and subscribed. I really do appreciate it. So this week, the I-Ching is hexagram 25, which is called Without Entanglement. The key questions that we need to ask ourselves with this hexagram 25 is, what is real? Which is a good question for now, I think. And what is genuinely your responsibility and what is not yours at all? To be entangled is to be caught up in futile, groundless things, deluded beliefs or reckless actions, or a compulsion to rewrite the past or control the future. When you are without entanglement, you recognize what is not yours, and you will not take it on. Sometimes other people's problems are not yours to solve. Sometimes bad things happen to you and are not your responsibility. So this week is really a good time to look at how the behavior of others affects your mental, emotional, and physical health. How enmeshed and entangled are you in how other people are behaving, what other people are saying? And we need to draw a line or make a divide between what is someone else's issue and what is your issue. So to prevent us from taking on the emotion of another. So if someone else is getting really upset, think about it. Is it their fear or your fear? Are they taking out their issues on you, or is this really yours? And if you do carry other people's baggage, why? And is it really worth it? So spend time this week contemplating, how much baggage do I really want to carry for others? And that leads us to the runes, because the rune for this week is compassion. So an interesting combination. So in the healing runes, we read, notice that compassion lies between fear and the divine, as if to say that fear, passing through the prism of compassion, is transformed into the energy and radiance of love. To the compassion itself, this rune is a gentle reminder that the journey to wholeness is just that, a journey. Along the way, in your meditations and your prayers, ask to see the world through compassionate eyes. So, without entanglement, so detaching from the behavior of others and being kind to yourself this week. No judgment, no criticism, not being hard on yourself. And also saying no. So, knowing your no. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. You are not here to please others at your expense. So especially at this time of year, there feels like a lot of obligations and must-dos and have-tos. So honor yourself, respect yourself, and know your no. Astrologically, this is a week or a time actually, because it's over several weeks. Evaluation of your relationships, your emotional attachments to people, to circumstances, and to stuff. So how attached are you to things, in other words? There may be adjustments needed in your relationships, and relationships that are not working can end at a time like this. Relationships that are good will be cemented. Also, the veils of illusion will be lifted. So we'll see things as they are, and we will see the truth. So light will be shed on information, on truth, ideas, situations, just in light being shed so that you can make a more informed decision. So seeing things clearly this week, also seeing new innovations and creativity, new ideas, also seeing that clearly. So channeling your energy rather into something like that, instead of focusing on other people's behavior and how that is affecting you. Bring in the innovation, bring in the ideas, release this entanglement about how the behavior of others is affecting you, and have compassion for yourself. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say for the 13th to the 19th of December. Can you believe it? Another year, almost 2022. Okay. Let's see. Right, in the center here is the Temperance card. Temperance, balance, finding the balance, testing the waters, seeing what's good for you, what's not good for you, having compassion for yourself, staying away from people who do not bring out the best in you. So it's about, how can I be the best person? How can I balance my life? How do I balance my physical, emotional, and mental self so that my presence can add value to the environment around me? And crossed by the Knight of Swords. So it doesn't mean that you're not going to be helpful to other people, that you're not going to be there for others. Of course you are. It's just how you do it. You're not going to do anything at your own expense anymore. You're going to do it because you have the energy and the strength to do it, not because you feel you have to or need to. It must come from a heart-centered place. And looking in the past, there's childhood memories here and waiting for something to change, waiting for some action, waiting for something maybe to come back from the past, maybe a person, maybe a job, maybe somebody who was away is now returning, things that are coming back. So you could be reminiscing, remembering the old times, remembering how things were. And that's what you're going to be spending your time on. But moving forward, it's stepping into something new. So if there's a possibility of you taking stuff from the past, memories, emotions, thoughts, ideas, and bringing them into something new, this is a brilliant time for that. So take action. If you're thinking about something you used to do that you shelved, take it out of the cupboard and dust it off and bring it into the world card here. So stepping into something new. This is also for online stuff. So think about that. And then the King of Swords. So really lifting your thought vibration, raising your thoughts to a higher level, to the level of Uranus. So the unusual, the different, not just the basic communication level, raising to really unusual and out there kind of ideas, something that is not been seen before, changing something to be slightly different so that it adds a different slant to something. So you have something, you add another thing to it, and then it creates something new. So get innovative with this new, with this King of Swords. And this is quite an interesting lineup here. So the Six of Pentacles, that is looking at earning income, it's materialism. So look at your attachments, as we read earlier on. How attached are you to stuff? How attached are you to your materialism? In other words, how much of your emotion is affected when you think of your money not being enough or your stuff not being enough, and how much of your self-worth is invested in labels and brands and living in the right area and driving the right car, because those kind of things have to shift. We need to bring our self-worth from within. We have to be our own brand. And the Queen of Wands is bringing into action, creating. It's like with a magic wand, suddenly coming up with these amazing ideas through the King of Swords, through the Uranian energy, the flashes of insight coming almost out of nowhere. that you think, wow, that's an amazing idea. And then the Eight of Pentacles in your wishes, hopes, and dreams column is working on something new or working on the same thing differently. If you are not happy in your job, change the way that you are in it, and then something will open up. We can't stay in an environment and feel unhappy all the time and expect things to change. Find joy in a place that is difficult. Then something else will find you. And the outcome here is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is union with like-minded and people working on the same level of the heart as what you do. So the Two of Cups is a lovely outcome for this week. It means that when you decide to take your energy away from things that are not working and people who are not kind to you, you will find the people who are, and that will make you feel nurtured. That will activate this compassion within yourself, for yourself. Okay, let's see the angel card. This will be interesting. Power, isn't that amazing? So the power card came up in the angel cards. So the power card is the Pluto card. I'm not sure if it's come up before, but it looks familiar. Power is how do we use our personal power? What is our personal power? Manipulation from others towards others. So our power needs to be something that is that holds us grounded and steady. It's a stillness. It's not a need to control the environment or anyone in it. It's our own internal power. It's our ability to feel safe and secure and grounded and shining our light without the need to control anything. Our presence will be showing the environment. That person is standing in their power. So wishing you a wonderful week, disentangling and finding your compassion for yourself. Be kind to yourself, and I will see you next time. Namaste.